Hi, I'm Gina Miles, Olympic silver medalist in 3-day eventing, and I'm excited to introduce the Gina Miles BIT collection. The choice of bit that you make has a very pivotal role in the performance of your horse and is happiness and comfort every time you ride. The first bit in the Gina Miles collection is the double break loose ring snaffle. This bit is going to be a staple in your collection. It's the very most basic, gentlest bit and the first choice when you're not sure what to put in your horse's mouth. A couple of key features of this bit. We have the loose ring cheek pieces. An advantage of this is it creates suppleness in the horse's jaw and acceptance of the contact. Allows you to loosen the horse in the mouth, in the jaw, in the poll, and create that soft connection. Another feature is the double break mouthpiece, which creates a comfortable contour in the horse's mouth. It lays very naturally over the horse's tongue. With our snaffle bits, the tongue and the corners of the mouth are very important action, and this is the most comfortable shape to lay in the horse's mouth. This bit is a popular choice for dressage and 3-day eventing and approved for use in all competition for English disciplines. The next bit in the Gina Miles bit collection is the Waterford. We also have a loose ring cheek piece on this bit, same advantages of the double break snaffle with encouraging suppleness in the horse's jaw and acceptance of the contact. The biggest change we have in this mouthpiece is the Waterford. It expands upon the philosophy of contouring to the horse's mouth and laying flat across the tongue, but now has multiple breaks in the connection, which really increases the amount of suppleness that you're going to get. When you apply the reins, it's going to bring that bit across the horse's mouth and create a solid piece. Very comfortable in the horse's mouth and really allows you to get that extra acceptance and that extra suppleness that you're looking for. This bit is a great bit when your double break snaffle is not quite enough. Perhaps your horse is a little bit too strong or a little too stiff in the jaw and you need just that little bit of extra. So it's a great choice when you're jumping your horses and you're moving into your jumping phases and you need a little bit more bit. This bit is a great choice for all of your jumping disciplines, your recreational riding, but is not approved for use in dressage. The next bit in the Gina Miles bit collection is our slow twist D-ring. Now this differs from our first couple of bits in several different ways. The first way is we have a different cheek piece on this bit. And this is the D-ring style of cheek piece, which is the most classic for the hunter ring. If you're showing in the hunter discipline, you definitely want to be looking for this type of cheek piece. Because it's a fixed cheek piece, it doesn't have the same effect of the suppling in the horse's jaw, but actually creates a more stable connection. For example, if you have a horse that's fussy in his mouth and moves his mouth around too much, you're going to need to stabilize it, and this D-ring mouthpiece will help you do that. The mouthpiece on this bit has a little bit more bite to it. As you see, it's got the contours in the bit. We call that a slow twist, and that just provides a little bit more bite on the horse's tongue. So if you have a horse that's very strong and wants to pull, especially when you're going to the jumps, that little bit of extra bite is just going to give you a little bit more control. One of the great features about this bit is the slow twist gives a novice rider, either a younger rider or perhaps a rider that's new to jumping, that little bit of extra control that they need to feel safe and confident, but it's gentle enough that a rider that's a little inexperienced with their hands isn't going to be too harsh in the horse's mouth. So it's a great combination of a little bit more bite, but still being kind to the horse's mouth. This bit is not legal for dressage, but it is approved for all of your jumping disciplines. So when your snaffle bit isn't giving you quite enough control, we enter the realm of the leverage bits. And the Kimberwick is in the Gina Miles bit collection and is a great choice for a younger rider that might need a little bit more control of their horse or pony, or again, riders that are jumping or going out on cross country where they need a little bit extra. And the reason we get that is we add the curb chain. And the curb chain gives us the leverage between the pole and the chin groove and gives us that extra bit of control. You've got different choices on the cheek pieces where you can position your rein. For the mildest choice, you can loop your rein just directly onto the cheek piece. For the next level of control, you want to be on the upper slot, and for the most control, down on the lower slot. The way that you properly adjust your curb chain is to make sure there's no twists. When you pick your bit up, you'll notice that it'll be all jumbled together in these links. You want to grab the end of your curb chain and you want to twist clockwise until your rings lay flat. Once your rings are flat, You bring it around to the side and you hook it onto your loop closure, creating a flat piece that lies against the horse's chin groove. Now this is where the leverage part of the bit takes effect. As the rider pulls back on the bit, it's going to change the angle in the horse's mouth. You want this curb chain to take effect when the angle of the cheek piece is at 45 degrees. That's how you'll know you have the curb chain at the proper tension. So as you see the bit pull back, this curb chain should connect with the horse's chin groove when this is at a 45-degree angle. This leverage bit is a good choice for a horse that carries his head too high. The action that you're going to get between the curb and the pull is going to create more flexion, allow the horse to be supple as he gives in the pull. This bit is not legal for dressage, but it is approved for all of your jumping disciplines. The next bit in the Gina Miles bit collection is the W gag. This is a very advanced bit choice for an experienced rider that has independent hands and a very secure position. This is a bit that we use when your horse gets too low in his frame, too low in his head and neck, particularly when galloping cross country. You're going to need a specialized cheek piece, which is called a gag type cheek piece, also available from Professional Choice, that will connect through these cheek piece rings. That way when the rider pulls on the rein, it's going to elevate the piece in the horse's mouth and have that elevator effect on the horse's head and neck. Another feature of this bit is the W mouthpiece. This is a unique feature that's exclusive to the Gina Miles bit collection. Again, earlier we talked about the connection on the horse's tongue and the way that bits lay across the horse's mouth. And because this breaks in two places, it creates that different pressure and again makes the horse pay a little bit more attention to the bit in his mouth. Another addition to the Gina Miles bit collection is going to be this unique W mouthpiece with a full cheek style. The full cheek style is again a very traditional look for the hunter jumper ring. If you don't need the gag effect on your horse, the full cheek with the W mouthpiece is going to be a great choice. This bit is a great choice for cross country. It's not approved for dressage, but suitable for any of your jumping disciplines. I'm Gina Miles, Olympic silver medalist in 3-day eventing, and I ride for Professional's Choice because the more comfortable the horse, the better the performance.